It's a new week. I have some very exciting news. You might notice that I'm not in my usual space. We are officially homeowners. I get to welcome you finally to my new kitchen, my new house. I can't even believe I get to finally say it. Anyone that's been through the home buying process before knows that this process can be a lot. It takes a very long time. We have been looking for our house for a very long time, multiple years. We have all of our stuff moved in and it's just been the craziest couple of months, but I just can't wait to show you around and then start cooking in my brand new kitchen. Over the last couple of weeks, we've been just in the process of moving all of our stuff to the new house and getting ready. It's definitely gonna be a long process. That's not gonna be over anytime soon, but it's gonna be a lot of unpacking, organizing. I don't even know, honestly. There's just so much to do. I'm of course gonna show you around the new house, share some more about what the process was like, take you along with me for my grocery shopping, my meal prep, what I'm eating each day of the week. I'm gonna start off with my grocery list and my meal plan, and then we'll get into it. Moving is no joke. It completely threw off my routine, my grocery shopping day, even my meal planning and prepping that I swear by. It honestly made me extra grateful for this consistent routine that I normally have, because without it, I realize I'm just completely lost. So this Sunday, I got back into the weekly planning mode. I had a big grocery restock to do because I hadn't been shopping in a very long time, at least like shopping for the week and not just shopping for things for the house and like cleaning supplies and all of that stuff. I went to Trader Joe's and Whole Foods this week, new locations for me. So fun to switch it up. And I got a lot of stuff that I needed just to restart my routine in my new home. On the menu this week, everything that I'm gonna be having for dinner, I'm gonna do my high protein lasagna soup. A lot of you guys have made this lately and have said that you loved it. I really love it. You can make it in a slow cooker, but I'm gonna do it in the stovetop version. I have both available. And I'm also gonna do another one of my high protein pizzas. You saw that in my last What I Eat in a Week video. I'm also gonna make a sheet pan meal with a miso mustard sauce. I'm really looking forward to this one. It's a little like early winter type recipe, just kind of like a nourishing meal that I need. And then lemon orzo soup with rosemary chicken meatballs. With the rest of my orzo, I'm gonna make a lemon Dijon chicken and orzo skillet. Before we get into everything that I'm gonna be cooking and eating and doing this week, I wanna thank Quince for sponsoring this video. You guys probably know this by now. I'm a huge Quince fan. I honestly can't stop talking about it to everybody in my life. I love Quince so much. Quality, affordability, and sustainability are things that are super important to me in all aspects, especially as I'm going into this new chapter of my life and into our new home. It's more important than ever. Even just the variety of items that Quince has is honestly just impressive. So I'm gonna show you some of my favorites this week. Even beyond their clothing, there are so many other things to explore on the Quince website. I'm eyeing some holiday gifts. I'm even looking at a Christmas tree. They have so many different things. They have amazing pieces for your dining room table for your holidays. They even have pet stuff. They have travel. I have been going through and favoriting quite a few things on the website now that we're in the new house, and I'm so excited to pick out a few things. At this point, I have so many things that I love from Quince. It's very difficult to pick favorites, but some of my recent favorites are the 100% organic cotton denim chore jacket. The quality of the materials really shows. In a jacket like this, you can genuinely feel it. And I've talked about this one before. You guys know I love it. The 100% organic cotton fisherman crew sweater is the sweater of fall and winter. I have 3 colors now. I wear them so often. You're gonna see me wearing them in this video. They're the best. And I just grabbed this green color that is so beautiful. It's on brand for me. Now that the weather's getting a little bit chillier too, I am loving their jackets. I got this Responsible down puffer jacket in faded cargo. It is so warm. It has little holes for your thumbs, which is my favorite thing in cold weather gear. There truly is so much that I love on Quince. You're gonna see it throughout the week. They have workout clothes that are such high quality, and even just their long sleeve shirts have been really great as the weather gets colder. Beyond the clothes, I mentioned they have a ton of home items. I even have sheets from Quince on my bed at the new house. I love them. They're keeping me warm on these cold nights. And not only are all the products super high quality, sustainability is built into everything that Quince does. They use organic materials whenever possible. They have environmentally conscious packaging and ethical business practices. And the reason they're able to make their prices so great, like this $70 wool sweater, is by their factory direct model. They work directly with factories, so it cuts out the middleman and then reduces costs. They're super transparent about the pricing too. You can actually see the breakdown on their product pages. I'm gonna have links to everything that I wear throughout this video in the description, so head there, check out Quince. They're an amazing company, and they offer 365-day returns and free shipping. All right, let's go through everything I ate this week. So normally I do my meal prep on Sundays, but this week things were a little jumbled. I was able to get my grocery shopping in, but I didn't end up having time to do a full meal prep, and that's fine. I'm trying to give myself a little bit of grace this week. So I plan to do my meal prep on Monday this week, and because of that, I didn't necessarily have stuff ready for me on Monday, even though I would have loved to. So I just started the day off with a Perfect Bar, just something to like grab quickly and do a little workout. And then after my workout, I got ahead and prepped some of the lasagna soup so that I could have it for lunch later in the day. So this was my way of getting ahead a little bit without doing a full meal prep. The lasagna soup, you guys need to try it. It is amazing. It has hidden protein in there, and I have options for swaps if you want to make it plant-based too, or if you just want to make it dairy-free. Then I got ready for the day and made my coffee. This Chobani peppermint creamer, it's peppermint mocha, is unreal. And then I put it in my little frother and make my own cold foam instead of going out to buy coffee. Highly recommend. It's delicious. It's my favorite thing right now. And then I had to do some computer work. I had some calls, some admin things to do, and then had my lasagna soup for lunch in between while I was figuring things out and getting settled. It's just been a crazy couple of weeks with moving, and I have felt honestly really behind, but I'm trying to get back into this routine. Because of that, I did set aside some time, probably like 60 minutes to meal prep. And I just did a few things. I did my jalapeno cheddar breakfast biscuits because it's a great breakfast to have in the freezer, in the fridge for the week. I always just feel great having that in there. Then I did my Harvest sheet pan with the miso mustard sauce. So it was something that I could grab and just reheat quickly for lunches throughout the week and make sure I'm getting my veggies in. And then I also prepped part of another meal for later in the week, which is the lemon orzo soup with rosemary chicken meatballs. I just prepped the meatballs so I could have those in the fridge and make dinner time a little bit easier. This is what I like to call a partial prep. And I tried to be as efficient as possible with all of this and like multitask wherever I could. So I even did some calls during this. I talked to my sister. I planned some stuff with Brian for what we're gonna do for the house and just tried to make it as quick and worth my time as possible. But meal prep really does save me every time. Every time I set aside even like 30, 45 minutes to put a little bit of meal prep into my fridge, I just feel so much better later in the week. It's been really nice to get my new kitchen organized, slowly unpack everything, put it away in a spot that makes sense, and just like have more room to put all of my stuff. It's such a nice feeling. It feels like a fresh start, and I'm just so excited for all the meals that I'm going to be able to cook in here and share with you guys. I also just want to say thank you so much for watching my videos, supporting my work, engaging, everything that you guys do on a weekly basis to support me and Brian and help me to get this new home and start our new life here. I truly would not be here without you guys, and I can't go without saying that. So thank you, all of you who cook my recipes, leave reviews, have ordered Don't Think About Dinner. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys and I appreciate you so much. Now back to my meal prep. The Harvest sheet pan made my entire kitchen smell amazing. I put some crispy kale on there too for some really nice texture, and then some crumbled feta on top to make it salty and savory and delicious, and paired with that sauce, it was amazing. By the way, if you're looking for any of the recipes that I share in this video or the things that I prepped here, all of that is linked in the description for you. I have everything compiled into one Substack post that's linked in there. Just remember too, all of my outfits are linked in the description. This is that Fisherman Crew sweater that I love so much. It's $39. It's 100% organic cotton, and it is truly the sweater that I wear like twice a week. It's the best. I wrapped up the meal prep by just packaging everything, putting it in the fridge, and this was a long day. I was really ready to just relax and go to bed. Moving just takes it out of you. On Tuesday, I was much happier to wake up to my meal prep waiting for me in my fridge. Another 100% organic cotton sweater for today. I'm obsessed with this one. I think I'm gonna wear it for Thanksgiving. Love this one so much. I also paired the breakfast biscuits with some berries. Sometimes I do that if I want a little sweet savory combo and extra fiber. And the same coffee with the peppermint cold foam. I can't get enough. And probably my most asked question lately, the dogs have been loving the new house. They are walking around all day long, getting lost. It's a lot harder to find them now, but they're super happy. The workday started with a couple of calls. I had to get some posts up and send over some partnerships, just kind of like more admin things that I had to do for the week. And after a few hours of that, I heated up my lunch, which was prepped for me. Thankfully, the Harvest sheet pan with the miso mustard sauce. It honestly hit the spot, all those fall, early winter flavors that I love. Then I went and opened a bunch of boxes. Needed this very badly. Some things for Thanksgiving. I'm getting really excited for my Thanksgiving table that I'm going to set up. I've never really been able to host a holiday before. I even got these cute little gingham napkins. So stay tuned for that. that. I'll share more. And then for dinner, this was the night I made the orzo soup. And because I prepped those rosemary chicken meatballs ahead of time, it made this so quick. I really just had to saute my shallot and garlic, add broth and coconut milk, and then add my orzo. At the end, I stirred in kale and then the prepped meatballs. It was very quick, so cozy, perfect, because it was freezing this week, at least here in Boston. And I was craving all of these cozy flavors and winter meals and things that just feel comforting to me. I had a little bit of time to break down some boxes, which was much needed because, oh my gosh, we have a million boxes. So much stuff that we moved over from our apartment. And I'm like, I don't even know where this was living in our tiny apartment, but it does feel amazing to break down. Another tiring day, which is basically every day this week, getting caught up with work, caught up with my meal planning and prepping, and caught up with the house things that I have to do. But it was a great day. On Wednesday, I got up super early because I knew there was so much that I had to do, including like 10 loads of laundry. At least it felt like 10 loads of laundry. And take care of the dogs, give them their food, and get them settled for the day. It's been life-changing having a little backyard area for them so I can just let them out and let them roam. They love that. Now that it's getting a lot colder, it's been really nice. I unboxed a bunch more stuff that we brought over from my apartment, and I had so much like glassware, plates, all of that stuff I had to unpack. I could have done a better job labeling my boxes because as I went through the whole process, I don't even know how many boxes we had. I didn't really know what was what, and in order to find some things I needed to film, some recipe videos, partnerships, things like that, I had to kind of go through and open every single box. By the time I got to this one though, it was a little sad. A couple of my favorite glasses did not make it. Broken. What the heck? Oh my gosh. My weenie Christmas wine glass. Oh, ice cream bowls. Oh my God. But it's fine. Most of the stuff survived, and I just kind of like continued this whole morning organizing, and I was getting really into it, honestly. My pantry, by the way, favorite part of the new house by far. It's the best. I did get very caught up in all my organization, but I knew I had a lot of work to get done on that day, so I got ready for the day, got into a new outfit, and then I heated up my breakfast biscuits, had this latte from Wandering Bear that I've been really liking for just something super quick, and then I got right into it. I had a recipe to film, and that was my lemon Dijon chicken and orzo. This recipe is amazing. It's part of this week's meal plan. All of the dinners that I made this week are part of the meal plan that I sent out last week on Substack, so that is also linked in the description, and that's what I'm following this week. Every time I film a recipe, I think it's gonna be like so quick. And it's dark out, that took me hours, but this is really good. On Thursday, I continued the trend of my breakfast biscuits. I could literally eat these every day forever. I have a ton of different variations on my website. And if you have not tried them yet, I feel like most of you guys have at this point. You have to. There's pizza, there's cheddar and chive, there's a sweet potato, maple and sage one that's perfect for this time of year because it kind of tastes like stuffing. I need to make a batch of those next week. But I had those, and then Kate was with me this day. So we went on a few errands. We went to Costco, and I stocked up on a couple of things that I like to just buy in bulk, like oats and avocado oil, maple syrup, a couple of fun things like some of these cranberry fizz poppies because these are the best for winter. We went to Home Goods. I had to get a couple of random things and organization things. And we went out to lunch this day just because we were out and about, and went to one of my favorite local spots, Honeycomb. They are the best. I actually used to work there like 6 years ago after I graduated college. The staff is amazing. We love it. And they have really, really good gluten-free focaccia. So I got a turkey sandwich with the gluten-free focaccia. We had some kombucha, and then we came back to unpack everything, get organized, talk through a bunch of work things that we had to do for the next couple of weeks. We have some really exciting things coming up and just like a lot to chat about. I don't know why I waited so long to get box cutters. I just got this set of 4. It was like $7, and it's been my lifesaver for moving. I got you some bone broth.
Whoa, from Kettle and Fire?
Yeah.
No way.
All right, well, I'm filming. So, get shot. There was a lot of cookware I had to open up. There were some things that I've just been keeping in the box at my apartment and have not opened because I had nowhere to put it. So it was nice to finally open it up. Look, I got these little labels. So like when I do the pizza night, I can do little
toppings.
Yeah. I can get, it's the measuring cup. I the worst.
You have to go, like,
And once Kate and I finished up work for the day, I just needed to sit on the couch and I had some lasagna soup leftovers for dinner. We watched Breaking Bad because we kind of just randomly decided to restart it and pretty much have finished the whole show already. But it was a good way to end the day. By Friday, I was out of breakfast biscuits because me and Brian were both eating them and loving them. So I made a yogurt bowl. I like to mix my yogurt with protein powder. It just makes it taste so much better and it adds protein. I did some of my favorite granola and nut butter and some berries. It was really good. Fridays are typically an admin day for me. We do a lot of things for the newsletter on Fridays. So that was most of the beginning of my Friday and I had some calls to do. So I was sitting at my computer for more of the day than I would have liked. But for lunch, I heated up some high protein broccoli cheddar soup that I had made, put in my super cubes and put in the freezer. That was super convenient and hit the spot on another chilly day. Empowered me through the rest of the workday. I honestly just sat there and was on my computer for many more hours after that. I forgot to really film anything else until dinner time. But when dinner time came around, we were very excited to do a pizza night. I initially planned on doing the high protein crust, which if you haven't made it before, it's a mix of Greek yogurt and flour. Pretty much I use gluten-free flour. So I planned on doing that pizza with Brussels sprouts, white beans, chicken sausage. It's a fall recipe that we really love, but Brian was in the mood for buffalo chicken and I was like, sure, we can make a buffalo chicken high protein pizza. I think I went a little too heavy handed on the sauce, so it was a mess to eat, but it was really tasty. But that closed out our entire week. It's been so exciting moving into our new place. Again, we were just so grateful and I love being able to share my life with you guys a little bit more behind the scenes through these kinds of videos. So I have so much more exciting stuff coming up, more to come. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and get your pre-orders in for Don't Think About Dinner. I'll see you guys next time. You gotta stop making little feet noises. I've also been loving this one. It's not the cashew show. It's not.
She's gonna say, oh, there's cashew. Oh, there's cashew. Oh, there's cashew.
Sweater is Little Beast. My collar is Target. My dog tag is Etsy. And yeah, that's pretty much it. In case you missed it, my debut cookbook, Don't Think About Dinner, is finally available for pre-order. It'll be out in January of this year, and you can go secure your copy now. Don't Think About Dinner is going to teach you how to save time and money with over 125 easy, nourishing, and delicious recipes for every meal of the day. I cannot wait for you to see everything inside. There are 12 weeks of brand new meal plans and so much more. So go pre-order. The link is in the description.